Hi there, America. My name's Trista, and I'm running for Congress. You can follow me all over the internet, except for Twitter. Trista for Congress and President Trista as well. I'm running for president if we do have elections. Ha ha ha. That's right, I'm also a comedian, so you get to two for when you write me in as an independent candidate here in Tucson, Arizona. Special election for the 7th Congressional District in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm running for that position. Y'all send me to Congress. You want some entertainment? Send Trista to Congress. Everybody go check out my Substack, Trista DeGeneva, where I have prepared. I will have ready over 100 Congress-ready resolutions to, for example, impeach them all and take Tesla and SpaceX and Twitter back and deport Elon and charge him with $300 million worth of election interference just in the presidential race alone. Another one of my popular resolutions is to yank all the law licenses of all the lawyers in Congress for allowing this national nightmare to go on and on and on, and allowing an adjudicated insurrectionist to take office. He was adjudicated an insurrectionist by the Maine, Colorado, and U.S. Supreme Courts. And for some reason, cowardice perhaps, maybe because of the death threats, these cowards in Congress, well, the Democrats are the cowards and the Republicans are complicit. And I also have a resolution on my Substack, Trista DeGeneva, to abolish the Republican Party for cheating systematically in elections and for persecuting immigrants when we are a nation of immigrants, and also the January 6th insurrection. Remember that? Follow, like, and share if you want to help send a watchdog to Congress. And we're going to be reading from some key sections of Mary L. Trump's Too Much and Never Enough. It's all about how this monster became, the monster he is, the demonic, satanic device, tool of fascism, that orange diaper to society that we see today. Maybe Diaper Donald's doing us a favor in tearing down the Department of Education as well as all the other parts of government. It's hard to complain about him tearing down the IRS. Does that mean nobody has any taxes anymore? Anyway, so let's get started. This book should be on the new national curriculum. As a longtime award-winning teacher myself, I have been posting online for several years now, hashtag new national curriculum for suggestions for how we can revamp our curriculum. Anyway, some of the gems to try to summarize. I want to try to get this all into 10 minutes. Okay. His father was a slumlord, like he was. Old Man Trump is a song that was written by Woody Guthrie. I think we should that old song, because he was a slumlord. He got rich. Fred Trump got rich by government handouts, just like Diaper Donald's and Muskrats. That's why they're rich. That's why they're some of the wealthiest oligarchs in America. Anyway, so he started out, he was abandoned. Well, he must have felt abandoned by his mother, who was kind of a hysterical type. She was ill, and he and his other brother, his mom was in and out of the hospital. She had complications after childbirth. That was when he's an infant. And as a former psychology tutor at Oxford University, this was a critical time of his development as a child. So that was his mother, and his father was a sociopath, and just like him. And that's where he learned how to be a sociopath. And he also learned how to be a toxic, malignant, narcissistic psychopath. Mary is a clinical psychiatrist, and She says that he is a sociopath like Fred Trump, and that's an undiagnosed reading disorder or learning disorder, and that he ticks off all the DSM, that's the diagnostic manual for diagnosing people, and he's got all the things for check off, everything for narcissist, everything for sociopath, everything for antisocial, which basically gives him the psychological background of Jim Jones. You know, famous Jim Jones of the Kool-Aid Massacre. And this arsehole, he was throwing rocks at kids, babies, when he was a kid. And he was such an arsehole and totally terror home that they sent him to this military school where he kind of got, I guess he got a taste for kind of like, bullying to feel good. Nobody else wanted to be around him. He was an arsehole. And he cheated to get into University of Pennsylvania. He didn't go to Wharton, by the way. That's another damn lie. He lied damn thing. Over 50,000 lies while he was in office, by the way, people. So some of the other things. He paid somebody to take his entrance exams for him so he could get in, and it was I want to say Joe Shapiro, I think his name was, and his older sister Mary, the judge, she did his homework for him throughout college, and this is why he has threatened these institutions not to release his transcripts, although they have been leaked. And he had a 1.8 GPA, what is that, like a D minus? And he has a 73 IQ from the military academy where he was sent as a kid, which means, he compensates, basically. He can't read, can't write, he has absolutely no intellectual curiosity. He's a mean son of a bitch, and he got recognition from his father for being a super asshole, and his father, he learns from seeing his older brother, which is Mary's father, turn into a basket case because of all the pressure to, be part of the Fred Trump organization. By the way, Trump organization has shut down as a fraud. He and his entire family cannot do business in New York because of the fraud case where he defrauded, he's ordered $1 billion in penalties from defrauding everybody. And, there were victims. It wasn't, he fraudulently over-exaggerated everything. He said there were more floors. They said, double the number of floors triple the number of space. And he just fucking lies about everything. He's a pathological liar, and he don't know anything about anything. His father died. His grandfather, ironically, died in the Spanish flu. No big deal there. But it's just a fraudster. He brought in the mobsters. He was $7 billion in debt. Who's $7 billion in debt? But anyway, so the Russian mobsters bailed him out $7 billion, and he was money laundering through those casinos. That's why he bankrupted the casinos, because he was money laundering. By the way, send me to Congress, and we will impeach them all. Day one, I have over 100 Congress-ready resolutions to impeach them all. We have to impeach them all at the same time. Donald, 200 insurrectionists in Congress, and corrupt Supreme Court justices all got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. So tell all your friends in Tucson to write me in TRISTA, Trista for Congress, September 15th. Let's give them hell. Day one, they all get impeached.